Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Okay. Sit. Lay down. No, lay down. Lay down. Down. Good boy. Right. So the plasterers have been. This is what we've got. And our resident diva is going to give us a walk around. Go. Yes. Okay, end of day 2. Just wow. I have not a lot of words really. That's some of it's still wet, some of it's dry, depending on what day it was done. So it looks like it hasn't been done, but it has. That's still wet and drying. Plasterboard man is coming tomorrow, so it'll look, the ceiling will look different again. Stairs tomorrow, so that still looks manky grey. However, this room has been done. And it's just wow. Not a lot to say, just looked at it and went, wow, that bit's being done tomorrow. That's all had Maya underneath and plaster, and the room just looks fantastic. Are you ready, Diva?
Well, might be.
Okay.
Anytime I'm ready, I'm ready.
Go.
That'll be about now.
Yes.
Okay. Got my dude and my dudette, the old purple rinse. Been a busy week this week. Not only has the plaster's been, had my hair cut, looks a lot better, a little bit shorter, and that's better, not so bad. Anyway, we've got this to do, and it's going to be count a second layer, and I wanted to do that after plasters have been, and oh yeah, did this. God, my hair is mad at the back, crazy thing. Okay, we kept the false wall that was here originally, we added a hole for an air brick, so air can move around, so it's no longer going to be a damp wall. This is where the tank's going to stay, because it's awesome and big. The window outside hasn't been finished because of the work that needs to be done outside, and we didn't want it doing because we don't know exactly what's going to be happening outside just yet. This wiring is just a temporary wire because we have a freezer outside in one of the outbuildings, and obviously it needs electricity. This is going to be the next project we do, which should be this week, all being well. This is the cabinet that we built, and now it looks really good. And considering we never built anything before, it's turned out quite well. Or should I say that the plasterers have turned it into something that looks quite decent. So under here, everything else has been done. We have a plasterboard up there, which is hiding the cables, and it matches the other side. On the other side, one layer is slightly lower than the other because there's a pipe there that couldn't be taken away because it was actually helping to support a portion of the floor upstairs. The electricity is temporary underneath here. Oh, sorry, I was in my own way then. Important things such as the internet, did I mention the internet works? Very important. Bit of a sore, bit of a throat, bit dry.
Must be beer o'clock.
Oh, it's definitely beer. It's always beer o'clock. If the sun's up, it's beer o'clock, and once it goes down, you celebrate the sun being up. Okay, the electricity is not connected. These are not live. These are not live, but there is temporary electricity there. The plasterers wanted to do this for us and finish it off, but we decided no, thank you very much. We want to cover this in cal. This allows this portion of the wall to breathe still, because this is actually natural here, and then built upon. The stairs, now that's a project. We are in two minds on what to do about this one. It's built from rock and then gravel and then plaster over the top. And this is the upstairs, all been plastered nicely, and the down hatch is obviously where it's still drying out. And I've even given the horrendous setting up that we did for the getting out of the sockets and everything. Some portions have got cables in, such as this, because the electrician said it was impossible to do the cables around such sharp corners as this, because we couldn't dig in too far into the wall on account of the remaining marble rocks. So we said, we'll put the cable in first, and then we can do the tight turns. And we added another bathroom here now. It's going to be approximately here to here. It's only going to be small, but big enough for what you need to do. Quick shower in the morning, clean the teeth, and do your toilet things. Not necessarily in that order, it depends on your own personal routine. And that's it really, other than the floor, which is quite interesting. Now the highest point of the floor is over there at the bottom of the stairs, at the top of the stairs, should I say, and along this wall. And then it slopes away. And the height difference is quite substantial, 4 centimetres plus in some areas. And at this point here, this is actually the lowest part of the floor, not because I'm stood here, which is the truth, because it's just sunk. The floor is made of gypsum over a bed of reeds or canes, depending on what they used at the time. Both was used, and then supported on beams from downstairs. Hence the lintel as well, to try and stop it from sinking any further. We don't know how we're going to fix this yet. Much more research is involved. It needs to be lightweight and thick. We don't know. The walls of the bathroom are going to be stud wall, which will be metal poles and such like, and then plasterboard. This will be the view in the morning, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, we won't get a sunrise, but the sunsets here are absolutely phenomenal. Really, really nice. And yeah, you can see the part of the town that we've chosen to make home. People who live here are absolutely brilliant. Can't do enough to help out if you struggle. And they're always friendly and always happy to offer advice, be it good or bad.
Thanks for watching Tales from the Cave Side. Please like and subscribe. If you've got any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you. Cheers!